Hey guys, Greg, Bone Tactical here. I'm gonna be bringing you day one of American Overland Adventures, a new series. This is for beginners, okay? And what we're doing here is we're basically taking overland expedition, if you will, and we're taking it down to the rawest, simplest form possible, and we're trying to make it accessible and easy to everybody. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a look at a trip. Today's day one. We're taking off, heading across the United States, and I'm gonna give you a look into what we're doing. This is the vehicle. This is the new Bone Tactical Tahoe. It's the vehicle that we're gonna be using for this trip, and I wanted to go with a completely stock vehicle, okay? You guys have seen the Titan. We've done this trip with the Titan. You guys have seen the other $100,000 vehicle that we have, completely tricked out, modified, the Land Cruiser. You've seen the Ford F-250 that we run sometimes, and now I'm taking it all the way back down to a completely stock vehicle so I can show you guys that everybody can do this, absolutely everybody. We're going as budget friendly as possible, and even though this is an expensive vehicle, it's just about the same as any other truck that's an enclosed vehicle. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you guys here how we're setting it up. We got everything here as cheaply as possible, or as even free. This is a mattress I actually found in the garbage in an apartment complex. Okay, so just driving by and saw this. It's just a foam pad. I Lysoled it. And then this is a camping pad. All right, this is gonna sleep two back here. This is a camping pad that came from Walmart. All right, of course, gotta have the Bone Tactical Tomahawk. This is one of the first breacher tomahawks I made. I don't have any of these in stock right now, but actually we're completely sold out of tomahawks, but I'm working on some more. Got all my camera equipment here. Laptop, computer. This is my personal items. There's another personal item bag there. We got two camp chairs. Very limited stuff, guys. There's just some shoes thrown in here, camera equipment. You guys may not need all this camera equipment. I'll come around here and show you guys a little more of what we got inside. I've got one pair of dress clothes. We're each going with one pair of dress clothes. We're each going with some gym clothes. We're going to be hitting gyms. You can wear out the dress clothes. So it's almost like road trip preparing for a road trip. It's going to be kind of like what we can do on a budget if we want to explore, adventure, do fun things, and people that maybe don't have a rooftop tent and all this crazy expensive stuff. You can do this, what we're doing, out of almost any vehicle, okay guys? It helps if it's enclosed. If you don't have a rooftop tent or anything like that, obviously it helps if the vehicle's enclosed. But we've got some clothing, shoes, all kind of snack foods, beef jerky, water, things of that nature. We've got, like I said, camp chairs, a few different sets of different kind of clothing. We've got one pair of work clothes or kind of rugged clothing. This is one of my more rugged clothing setups here. I got just a pair of cheap jeans on. I've got my traveler's money belt here that has my passport and any kind of, I could put documents, cash, different things of that nature in here. I've got my Snake Eater Tactical Riggers belt on as well. Okay guys, very tough, heavy duty. As well as this is lined with Cordura. Okay, if I don't get my t-shirt in this, lined with Cordura, so it's waterproof. Very heavy duty, calfskin leather. It's got my passport in there. Snake Eater Tactical shirt right here. I'll go ahead and show the shirt. One of the coolest shirts. If you die first, we're splitting up your gear. All right, that's the mission right there. The slogan for all missions, basically. So don't die first. And two pillows, okay, whatever you got to sleep on. We're not bringing a cooler on this one to try and save space. Front of the vehicle, I got some more GoPro batteries, which I have to charge. I just got this new GoPro. Let me know how you guys like the GoPro 6 footage that you're seeing now versus the Sony Alpha that I usually shoot on. So let me know how you like this footage versus the other footage. All right guys, we're on the road. Just wanted to film a little update video. Starting into the trip, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of info about our navigation, how we do things of that nature. Want to give you a little info about, I guess, what we're doing on the first part of the trip, just keeping you guys informed and trying, like I said, to make this a beginner's overlanding video. So at this point, it's basically just a road trip. We got some snacks here. These are actually pretty awesome, sugar-free chocolate. Not sure what the brand is, but Yep, just trying to stay semi-healthy. Like I said, we're going to be hitting the gym, random gyms along the way. We've got some more snacks here, a bag of snacks here. And as far as navigation goes, we route planned with Google Earth and Google Maps. We kind of went through. Google Earth allows you to really go in and look at different areas and things of that nature. And we kind of planned our route out first, and then we saw where there was some BLM land, and then we saw also options are Walmart parking lots are another option for areas that you can camp for free, basically primitive camping, if you will. And we also have in-vehicle GPS in this vehicle, so we're going to be using the onboard GPS here to help navigate the route. I have GPS on my phone. We both have GPS on our phone. There's tons of apps out there you can use. My Google Maps account that I set up the whole waypoints and everything, did all the planning on, is actually tied to my cell phone as well. So that's with your Google, with your Gmail account. Also, there's another thing that I use a lot, and I've actually used this in Central America in places where there's literally not even roads, and occasionally this function will work there, even when where there's no roads or towns and people hardly, you know, really remote areas. And that's maps.me. It's an application, and it works without the cellular service on your cell phone. And it allows you to download the maps. Like, for example, when you have Wi-Fi, you can sit at home, you can plan out your route on there, on your whole trip on there. You can download all the maps on there, and then without cell phone service, because your phone is always using the GPS, always, whether you have service or not, whether you can use it or not, your phone is linking your GPS location to satellites, always. So the maps.me uses that, and actually you can use it for when you don't have service. So if you're going in remote areas, and it's always good to have that as a backup as well. I'm not paid by any of these things that I'm mentioning, so it's just stuff that I actually use. And a lot of guys will have all kind of, you know, crazy navigation equipment, and I've just never done that. I've gone to some of the most remote areas all around, I mean, really everywhere you can imagine, and I've never had to use all of these advanced crazy gadgets and gizmos that people have these days. But it is nice to have. We have this navigation system came with the truck, works very well. I use Waze also. There's another app on my phone I use called Waze, and that shows where police are, where checkpoints are, where certain speed traps at times. It shows, which is really helpful. It shows where there's red light cameras. Be more careful, you know, running red lights, or you know what they give you a ticket for running a red light now for, which sometimes is even just parking in front of the line or stopping too late or anything like that. Okay guys, next update here. We're going to talk a little bit about power on the road and charging systems at the basic and beginning level, okay? In the Land Cruiser and Titan, for example, I have solar power, I have power inverters built into both of those vehicles, full electronic systems, dual batteries, dual battery charging systems, all that kind of stuff, all right? So we're talking the opposite of that right now at a very basic, at the beginning level. This is a completely stock truck, as we said, and I'll show you guys here. We have a Von smart charger, and it shows you exactly how much everything that's plugged into it is charged. All right, this is just plugged into the truck here. This truck happens to come stock with a AC/DC converter as well, which it's not a big deal because everything's USB these days, or pretty much everything has USB these days. But I've got this little power pack, which is really important if we're going to be leaving the truck hiking, anything like that. And I've got my GoPro batteries. I just bought some more GoPro batteries. This is a new GoPro anyway, so I'm going to be filming most of this on the GoPro. But that's just some examples. These are really important pieces of kit and gear here. I would recommend having these little power packs. They make all kinds. I have a Goal Zero one also that I really like, the Goal Zero one. I just bought this one. I'm going to try this one out, see what it does. I don't know anything about this brand yet, but we'll see. I just got it today. And that's about it, guys. But power is really important, but it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you have to build into your vehicle. It can also be something you carry. So that's power at a basic level. There, go ahead. So I found my bone breaker, but we are here in Nashville, Tennessee, at one of the coolest bars actually in the world, the Patterson House. Okay, it's very exclusive. It's a Prohibition era themed bar. I've heard that they actually have, well, I've been here before, but I haven't counted, but I've heard that they have 8 different kinds of handmade ice cubes. I've heard that it takes several minutes for them to make each ice cube that they make to fit the glass. The bartenders are called mixologists. It's definitely some of the best drinks that you can get anywhere, but the thing I like about it is it's very exclusive. There's no sign, there's nothing on the door. You have to know about it to go, and some just really incredible drinks. They use their own, well, last time I was here several years ago, they used their own smoke-infused cola instead of Coke if you were going to get a whiskey and Coke. But really, just one of the cooler places that I've ever been. And I'll try and show you guys inside. I don't even know how they're going to feel about filming. I'll try and sneak you guys some of the little footage. They've got really just high-end cocktails with some ingredients maybe you've never thought of. Really fresh ingredients. They take a long time to make the drinks. They've got a lot of rules. When they seat you, you have to, they only seat a certain amount of people. It's more of a library type feel, I guess you could say. There's not a lot of talking. You can have a conversation. There's kind of a waiting area you go into first, and then they'll seat you. They only seat as many people as the tables can fit. And it's definitely just a really cool place, and definitely something worth checking out. All right, if you're, hold on. Very cool. Look at that ice cube, handmade ice cube right there.
The Clean Air Act.
Clean Air Act. Chicken sliders.
A touch of lavender.
Look at those deviled eggs. What's the Clean Air Act? It
is gin,
vanilla, cream. He said it was going to be like a frappuccino or something.
Like a latte.
Like a latte. It's got black tea in it.
Black tea.
And some publican gin. This is the obligatory old fashioned. Be like a normal old fashioned with a hint of
strawberry and orange.
Strawberry and orange, yes. And then I'm going to try and get a little for itself. Cool. Here, you can light that stuff up with your cell phone light so they can see it. Yeah, just do it. Come on, don't make me do it. I'm gonna do it. Do it. That's not any light. Just say you already did it with your light. Just do it. Do it. Just put your flashlight on it for 2 seconds. Straight down though, so it doesn't get glare into the. Oh yeah, look at that ice cube. That looks good. All right, that's enough.
As you can tell, we've destroyed everything. Everything's gone. How was it?
Amazing. It was amazing.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Great. Y'all have drinks coming, or you want me to make some drinks for you?
We just had some over there. I think we want to try the recycled juice.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we do one of those?
Yeah, just one for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can split it up. It comes in one of these glasses with a sidecar. Do we do 2 of these, or do we serve it like how it usually comes?
It's as it usually comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Thank you. glasses before they're experts that they are now.
I'm gonna put on my card.
I see a guy that's struggling to put up heavy weights. Trying to impress him.
I think it's bitters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lighten it a little bit, but absolutely. Thank you.
Hey, y'all, good night. Thank you.
Broadway is the Nashville Strip. There's Bridgestone Arena right here, right on the corner. Yeah, this is perfect. I don't think they let cars down on the weekend. I don't remember cars going down here on Nashville last time. You're drunk in Nashville when they call the ambulance and take you out of the club on a stretcher. Nashville homeless people right here. Oh, there's the horse. And Nashville has a very large homeless population. Lots of people begging for money. For this guy to do something strange for some change. Something strange for some change, brother. Huh? All right, guys, in line with the budget-friendly and beginner-level overlanding that we're doing, and that we're doing this series on, we are staying tonight in a Walmart parking lot. You can sleep in these Walmart parking lots, and they're really just great places to stay if you're on a budget, or you just need to pull over somewhere, you don't want to get a hotel, or you just need to stop and search for, you don't want to search for a place that you can stop at, and you know, want to find somewhere you know you're allowed to stay, you know nothing crazy is going to happen as far as getting ran off or anything like that, breaking any laws. And if you find a big Walmart Supercenter, 24-hour Walmart, they'll never give you a problem. I've stayed in a lot of Walmart parking lots in my different various rigs, and when I'm in the US, that's always a backup option, or even a primary option like what we're doing tonight, guys. So always a viable option, Walmart parking lot.